Starting on your belly, come onto your forearms like a sphinx pose, and then widen your hands against the mat and sort of activate your back muscles. So pull against the mat with your elbows and push your chest through your biceps. It's just getting the back warmed up, engaging the muscles of the back. Just pulling against the mat. And then bring your hands back to your rib cage. Now, this important part is lifting your knees up off the mat and pushing the tops of your feet into the mat. Roll the shoulders back and down. Elbows are up like grasshopper wings, so pull them in toward the midline. And we're just going to be doing some mini cobra lifts here. So this is cobra pose. Pushing those tops of the feet into the mat. Knees are off the mat or the floor. Just do about 12 little mini push-ups here. Now we're not really pushing up from the hands. The fingertips are just there for balance. Again, shoulders rolled back, elbows in. Fingertips gently against the mat. And just keep your neck sort of neutral here. And after you've done about 12 of those, you're going to act as if your hands are anchored to your rib cage now. Lifting up off the mat with the hands lifting for about 12. Of course, take this at your own pace. If 12 is too many, start with 4 and build up to 12. Again, the important thing, knees are off the mat, pushing into the tops of the feet. You should feel the entire back of the body, muscles engaging, glutes, hamstrings, as well as the back. When you finished there, open the body up like a big letter X. Inhale as you look up and open. Exhale, come halfway down and close. Inhale up, open, exhale down. This is locust pose, just doing 12 pulses here. Again, taking this to whatever limit. You can start with 3 and build up to 12. Entire back of the body is engaged here. Legs are off the mat, pushing through the balls of the feet. When you've finished with your 12, crocodile the hands under the forehead, windshield wiper the feet back and forth. This should feel good. Loosening up the low back. And then when you're ready, taking this little extra step, you may need to build up to this, but we're going to come into half bow pose, half Dhanurasana. So bring either the right or left forearm down to the mat and place the elbow down and push into the elbow. You don't want to slump the shoulders down into the elbow. Reach around and grab the top of the opposite foot. Push firmly into the top of the foot. You will feel this slight back bend, engaging the entire back. If you'd like to add on, lift up that opposite foot, pushing through the ball of the foot. To intensify, now lift the arm. Coming into half bow pose, half Dhanurasana. About 5 breaths here, and then switch arms. Forearm on the mat, push into that elbow, raising up, reach around, grab the back, top of the back opposite foot. Take the slump out of the shoulder, push away from the mat with the elbow, and then push in to the hand with the top of the foot. Maybe you raise the opposite leg off the mat, intensifying, and then intensifying even more by bringing that forearm off the mat, pointing forward. 5 breaths here, and then release. Crocodile the hands, windshield wiper the feet back and forth, loosening up that low back. So now that we've gotten a lot of musculature action into that back, we're going to do a nice, good stretch for that spine. So come up to all fours and then bring your knees wide and your feet toes touching together, coming into an active child's pose. Tiptoe the hands forward, fingers are tented, and reach the hands forward as you really push the hips and the tailbone back. So you're tractioning the spine here, lengthening the spine. This should feel very good after that back strengthening. Taking a few deep breaths here, breathing into the spine, pushing the hips back and down, reaching the fingertips forward. And then resting in child's pose if you like for a few breaths. Coming up to a seat to finish your practice. And this is a good point where you can maybe do a meditation or just be done for the day. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.